To which mother?
It's just part of the fun of this unique competition. The exciting Mother-Daughter Pageant is about to begin, and you're going to have a wonderful time, or my name isn't Bert Parks.
From Broward County, Florida, with 3,000 hours of sunshine, 35,000 boats, 300 miles of waterways, 23 miles of beach, and one beautiful ocean belonging to fabulous Greater Fort Lauderdale. Welcome to the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant, the grand finale of a year-long search for mothers and daughters who excel in their personal and community achievements, intelligence, personality, beauty, and charm. 27 mother and daughter teams from all across the USA will compete for the title, the honor, and a spectacular array of prizes. Tonight, they've all come to the Parker Playhouse in Fort Lauderdale hoping to win. And here they are, in dresses by all that jazz, the beautiful candidates in the Mother-Daughter Pageant of 1986. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant, television's all-time favorite master of ceremonies, Bert Parks.
Thank you very much. Good evening, friends. You know, tonight, we're going to prove that there really is no such thing as a generation gap. The beautiful mothers and daughters here on stage with me are all ladies of enormous accomplishment. This pageant is a celebration of one of the closest and the most beautiful of all relationships, that of a mother and daughter. And there's a daughter right there. You know, our 27 mother-daughter teams from every part of the country have been staying at the glamorous Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood, Florida, for more than a week. taking part. You must have the whole kitchen staff here, I would say. Well, anyway, for more than a week, taking part in official preliminary competitions, and if you're like me, you'll have a hard time figuring out which are the mothers, which are the daughters. They all look so young and so beautiful. Don't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Look here. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for a great show with our guest stars, Frankie Avalon Jr., and special music video performances. You ready? By David Bowie and Mick Jagger, and the Pointer Sisters, all right? We'll be right back to start the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant, and we wouldn't think of doing it without you. Thank you very much.
The Mother-Daughter Pageant is being brought to you in part by Ogilvy Home Permanent.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Mother-Daughter Pageant, where 27 very special mothers and daughter teams are competing for the 1986 title. They were all chosen to take part in tonight's finals in Broward County, Florida, by a national judging panel that reviewed their photographs and formal applications, by our own pageant directors who conducted regional searches and competitions, and the judge's job is to choose 5 mother-daughter finalists and then pick the winners. But you at home should keep your own scores too. That's part of the fun of a pageant. And won't you feel good if you choose the same winner as our judges? So get your pencil and paper ready, because right now, my pleasure to turn the stage of the Parker Playhouse over to the real stars. Ladies and gentlemen, north, south, east, and west, big towns, small towns, maybe even your town. Here are the contestants in the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant, right here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Frances Bell. I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee. My husband Bill and I have 2 fine children.
Hello, my name is Lisa Wilmore, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. My husband Randy and I have been married for 2 years.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cynthia Keller-Ballwig. I'm from Ashton, Maryland. I'm an entrepreneur and a mother of 6 beautiful children.
Hello, my name is Shawn Keller, and I'm a student at the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City.
Hello, my name is Donna Capello. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I have 1 lovely daughter.
Good evening. My name is Ashley Capello, and I'm a senior at Bellevue High School in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Hi, my name is Margaret Carlson. We're representing Colorado. I've been a homemaker for 27 years and have 5 children.
Hi, I'm Teresa John. I'm a business graduate of Pensacola Christian College, and I've been married for 8 years.
Aloha. My name is Leigh Galian from Aiea, Hawaii. I have been a beautician for 40 years. I have 4 grown children and 8 grandchildren.
Good evening. My name is Gail Villegas. I've been married for 6.5 years, and I have 3 energetic sons.
Hi, everyone. I'm Connie Grupus from Madison, Illinois. I'm a child associate with Mental Health Services, and I have only 1 child.
Hi, I'm Angela Grupus. I'm a graduate student pursuing my master's degree and a professional vocalist.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Irma Guadalupe. I come from Puerto Rico. I have 2 lovely daughters and 1 son. My occupation is pharmacist.
Hola, mi nombre es Zoraida Pomales. Tengo 17 años y estudio química. Gracias.
Good evening. I'm Jan Gersey from Hidden Hills, California. I'm a homemaker and a designer, and I've been blessed with 2 beautiful children.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kelly Gersey. I'm 18 years of age, and at the present time I'm attending Pierce College, which I plan to transfer to the university to become a veterinarian. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Sharon Haynes from Syracuse, Utah. I'm a homemaker and raise wolves. I have 4 children and 2 grandchildren.
Hello, my name is Shannon Reese. I'm 24 years old and I have 2 little boys. I'm a full-time mom and a part-time model.
Hello, my name is Kathleen Hensler. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm an accountant and married with 2 children.
Hi, my name is Christine Berger, and I'm a freshman in college in Phoenix, Arizona.
Hello, I'm Sue Herron. I'm from Albany, Georgia. I'm an office manager. I'm married and I have 2 children.
Hi, my name is Shan Smith. I'm presently a senior in high school.
Good evening. I'm Eileen Loader from Detroit, Michigan. I have 2 children, and I'm a computer engineer.
Hello, my name is Kristen Loader, and I'm 16 years old and a junior in high school. After graduation, I hope to attend West Point Military Academy.
Good evening. My name is Glenda Michael, and I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a professional hair designer and a part-time realtor, and I have 1 lovely daughter.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Ann Coleman. I'm currently a freshman at Concordia Lutheran College in Austin, Texas.
Hello, I'm Dawn Morello. I'm a licensed hairstylist, owner of my own salon. I'm married, and I have 2 wonderful children.
Hi, I'm Monica Morello. I'm a licensed nurse, pursuing my degree, and a part-time model.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cheryl Mosley from Wasilla, Alaska. I have 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and a RE/MAX broker owner.
Hello, I'm Kristen Tanner, and I'm a graduate from the University of Arizona, where I double majored in finance and real estate. Today, I'm a real estate associate and homemaker. I am married and have 2 children.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruby Niagara, and I'm from Buffalo, Wyoming. I am the owner of Daily Management Services. I have 6 sons and 1 daughter.
Hi, my name is Danette Wall. I'm 17 years old. I'm currently attending Buffalo High School as a junior.
Good evening. My name is Ramona Poland from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am a homemaker and a college student, and I have 1 lovely daughter.
Good evening. I'm Rochelle Lynn Poland. I'm a freshman at Duquesne University.
Good evening. I'm Marion Riopel from Zephyr Hills, Florida. I'm the proud mother of 4 sons and 1 daughter.
Hello, my name is Lorna Riopel. I am a legal secretary and a freshman in college.
Good evening, I'm Betty Schul. I bring you greetings from Lawton, Oklahoma. I have 5 beautiful children and 2 handsome grandsons.
Good evening. I'm Wanda Luann Witherspoon, presently a senior attending Cameron University. I'm seeking my degree in child psychology.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Smith from Comac, New York. I have 3 children. 2 girls, 1 boy, and a 2.5-year-old grandson. This is my youngest daughter, Sandy.
Hi, my name is Sandy Smith. I'm also from Comac, New York, and I'm currently training to be a dental assistant.
Good evening. I'm Melvana Snipes from Conway, South Carolina. My husband and I have 2 children, Jerry and Mary, and 1 grandson, Rome.
Hi there. I'm Mary Snipes Phillips from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm married and I serve on the boards of several civic organizations.
Good evening. I'm Lynn Sukup, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I'm a television commercial producer, and I have 1 daughter.
Hello, my name is Deborah Sukup. I have a Bachelor of Science in Management Marketing. I'm a trust specialist at a major bank.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joan Tutela from Wilmington, Massachusetts. I've been married for 28 years. I have 4 children and 7 grandchildren. I work as a secretary and office manager for an engineering firm, and I'm a part-time model.
I'm
Marlene Tutela. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Wilmington High School and a professional petite fashion model.
Good evening. From Riceville Beach, North Carolina, I'm Dottie Wheelis. I'm a realtor and a developer, and I have 2 wonderful children.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tara Lorraine Williams, and I'm a freshman at the University of North Carolina at Wilmington.
Good evening. My name is Donna Weigel. I'm from Darlington, Wisconsin. I have a wonderful husband, 5 children, 4 sons, 1 daughter, also a daughter-in-law and 1 granddaughter.
Hi, my name is Tammy Michelle Weigel, and I'm 17 years old. Presently, I'm a senior at Darlington High School.
Good evening. I'm Jan Wilcoxon. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. I have 2 daughters and a foreign exchange student.
Hello, my name is Michelle Wilcoxon. I'm 16 years old and a junior at Lincoln Southeast High School in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Good evening. My name is Connie Wilson. I'm from Water Valley, Mississippi. I'm an interior designer, and we have 1 lovely daughter.
Hello, I'm Shelley Wilson. I'm a sophomore at the University of Mississippi, and I just made my first record in Nashville.
Thank you. Now, you met all the contestants, and I'm sure that you agree with me that they bring a special new meaning to the beautiful words of mother and daughter. Stay with us now for an intriguing game called Which Mother Goes with Which Daughter? Now, if you were paying attention, it'll be a snap. Don't go away.
Bory Incorporated, the appliance store, the Ohio Valley's original price buster. Save on Whirlpool appliances now at Bory Incorporated, downtown Wheeling.
Before I play another number, I want to talk to you teenagers about treating yourselves when you've got the flu. Of course, anyone else can listen in, especially parents. What I want to tell you is that the flu can develop into a rare but dangerous condition known as Rye syndrome, and that there are indications of a possible link between Rye syndrome and using aspirin to treat the flu. Rye syndrome was thought to be confined to just younger children, but now we know that teenagers can be victims too. Being young adults, you teenagers often treat yourselves when you're sick. But if you've got the flu, the advice from the Public Health Service is that time is the best treatment. Simply treat yourself with kindness. Take it easy and get plenty of rest. And if you think it's necessary to take some medication containing aspirin, check with a doctor first. That's a simple but a smart precaution. And for you parents who've been eavesdropping, the advice is also good for the younger ones too.
Ohio Valley, when you want a full half hour of game show fun and fast-paced excitement, you know who to turn to.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Trebek, inviting you to play along with us as contestants risk everything on the turn of a question. It's Jeopardy!
Every weekday afternoon at 5:30 right here on TV7, the one for game show fun.
Here's a capsule report for better living.
Poinsettias are the traditional Christmas flower. A native of Mexico, there are several different varieties from which to choose. Pick the one that is right for you. The proper maintenance will keep your poinsettia blooming every year. Poinsettias are colorful, will add holiday cheer to any home.
For more information, contact your West Virginia University County Extension Office.
Hey, look at them. Tonight, my friends, tonight the Parker Playhouse, as you see, is filled with beautiful people from the Sunshine State of Florida, and they saw our Mother-Daughter Pageant contestants introduce themselves just as you saw them at home. And now we're going to play a little game, and we're going to find out who was paying attention when those introductions were made and who was just eyeing that parade of beautiful ladies. Would you stand up, please? I have a feeling what your intentions were just... what's your name?
Pete Kaleli.
Where from?
No
coaching from the audience, please. Hmm?
I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida.
All right. Now, I am going to ask you I want you to look at all the contestants in their sportswear by all that jazz. Choose one. See the mothers over here on the left? Choose one of the lovely mothers who are standing there in the front row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose from 1 to 5. Anyone, and she'll stand out.
I'll take number 3.
Number 3, would you step out, darling? Number 3. That's good. Okay. Now, one of the daughters here on the right, you just see moved forward, belongs to the mother you selected. Now, what I want you to do, take it, what's your first name?
Pete.
Pete, take it carefully. Look at the daughters closely and see if you can pick the daughter that goes with that mother. Now, let the people at home see very closely now what each daughter looks like. Wait till they pan. You see the monitor? Okay, now, what I want you to tell me is which daughter goes with that mother? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Oh, boy, no, not a boy in the group, I guarantee you. Go.
All right, well, potluck. I'll say the girl over there closest to her.
Now, wait a minute. The first one?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right, would you go over and stand next to? Now, let me ask the mother. Is that your child? It is! Hey! Very good. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. You go. Stand up there. Now, we're going to get the ladies' point of view. Your name?
Pam Kaleli.
Oh, then you're related by marriage here. Is that right? Okay. How long have you been married? No coaching again, please. It's very confusing to know how long you've been married or how many children. What?
About 8 years.
About 8 years. Well, give or take a few. All right. Now, choose one of the lovely mothers and standing in the front row, 1 through 5. Which one?
2.
2. 2 stand out. All these daughters have just moved forward, belongs to the mother you selected. Look at the daughters closely. See if you can pick the daughter that goes with that mother. Now, we're going to pan them slowly so the people at home can see what these daughters look like, okay? Now, I want you to pick which one of these daughters goes with that mother. Now, watch in the monitor, you see, and also up there. And when we get through, tell me which one of these lovely ladies is that lady's daughter. Which one would you say?
Number 1.
Number 1. Would you step over? Is that your daughter? How about... Okay. Would you stand up? We get another ladies' viewpoint. Your name?
Mary Ellen Nickens.
You here alone?
No, I'm with my mother this evening.
Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. You live here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want you to choose one of the lovely mothers, and they're standing in the front row. Which one do you want? 1 through 5.
Let's take number 2.
Yeah, let's do. Number 2. Yes, darling, that's you. Now, as you see, the daughters are moving forward, and you've got to select which one of these daughters. See if which one belongs to that mother. We're going to pan very slowly now. Watch you people at home. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3 coming up. And 4 coming up. And 5. All right, now which one do you say? 1 through 5. What do you say? What do you say?
I'll say number 4.
Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please step out. Walk over to that lady. Is that your daughter? No, it is not. I'm sorry. Get back in the group, please, darling. We're going to find out now which of these young ladies is that lady's daughter. Please step forward. There she is. Okay? Thank you very much, dear. Now we know that not only that it's tough to tell which of the mothers and which of the daughters, but that it's even tougher to tell which mother goes with which daughter. And in a few moments, we're going to match them up again for you because it's almost time to present tonight's first Mother-Daughter Award. We'll be right back. You better be back, too. Thank you all very much. Thank you. You know, I promise you that we put the right mothers back with the right daughters, and that's what we're going to do right now. And you armchair judges at home want you to watch closely because tonight's first award goes to the mother and daughter who look most alike. Maybe you can pick the winners even before we make the announcement. Now, here again are 27 of America's loveliest mothers. They're equally beautiful daughters. All right, let's start from Nashville, Tennessee. Frances Bell, her daughter, Lisa Wilmore. From Ashton, Maryland, Cynthia Bolwig, her daughter, Sean Keller. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Donna Capello, her daughter, Ashley. From Denver, Colorado, Margaret Carlson and her daughter, Teresa John. From Aiea, Hawaii, Leigh Galen, her daughter Gail Villegas. From Madison, Illinois, we have Connie Grupas and her daughter Angela. From Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, Irma Guadalupe and her daughter Zoraida Pomales. From Hidden Hills, California, Janice Gersey and her daughter Kelly. From Syracuse, Utah, Sharon Haynes, her daughter Shannon Reese. From Phoenix, Arizona, Kathleen Hensler, her daughter Christine Berger. From Albany, Georgia, Sue Herron and her daughter Sean Smith. From Detroit, Michigan, Eileen Loader had her daughter Kristen. From Houston, Texas, Glenda Michael, her daughter Kimberly Coleman. From Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Dawn Morello, her daughter Monica. From Wasilla, Alaska, Cheryl Mosley, her daughter Kristen Tanner. From Buffalo, Wyoming, Ruby Nygren, her daughter Danette Wall. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Ramona Poland, her daughter Rachel. From Zephyr Hills, Florida, Marion Riopel, her daughter Lorna. From Lawton, Oklahoma, Betty Schul, her daughter Wanda Witherspoon. From Comac, New York, Marilyn Smith, her daughter Sandy. From Conway, South Carolina, Melvina Snipes, her daughter Mary Snipes Phillip. From Richmond, Virginia, Lynn Sukup and her daughter Deborah. From Wilmington, Massachusetts, Joan Tutela and her daughter Marlene. From Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, Dottie Wheelis, her daughter Tara Williams. From Darlington, Wisconsin, Donna Weigel, her daughter Tammy. From Lincoln, Nebraska, Jane Wilcoxon, her daughter Michelle. And from Water Valley, Mississippi, Connie Wilson, her daughter Shelley right there. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, 54 of America's outstanding mothers and daughters. I want to thank you, ladies. And we're all very proud of every one of you. I'm delighted to announce that the winners of the 1986 Look-alike Award are from Zephyr Hills, Florida, Marion Riopel and her daughter Lorna. Right there. Let's get on the mark and let them get a good close-up of you, all right? Congratulations, there they are, mother and daughter. Congratulations to both of you for proving to all of us how beautiful a mother-daughter relationship can be. Thank you again, ladies. Thank you, thank you. Like every bona fide competition, the Mother-Daughter Pageant has a few requirements that all the contestants must meet. Our guest star, Frankie Avalon, agreed to fill us in on those rules and regulations, and he picked a pretty good place to do it, at the Diplomat Hotel pool, on a day when all of our beautiful mothers and daughters just happen to be sunbathing. So watch.
I decided to bring along my 22-year-old son, Frank, because I thought it would be great that he should know the rules and the regulations of the pageant, too. Now, Frank, when it comes to the mothers...
Oh, I know, Dad. The mothers can be any age at all.
That's right. How'd you know that?
I told him when we were chatting on the beach the other day. How you doing, Frankie?
Doing great.
Yeah, well, that's enough about the mothers. Now, about the daughters in the pageant.
Oh, I know. They have to be at least 16 years old.
Who told you that?
I did. I'm 16, and I'm the youngest daughter in the pageant. See you later, Frankie.
Okay.
I see that you've been spending a lot more time with the contestants than I thought. Now, well, there's one more rule that applies to the daughters, and...
Oh, I know, Dad. They can be married and have children of their own.
You knew that, too?
Sure, I told him I was eligible to enter with my mom, even though I'm married and have 3 children. Sorry, Frankie.
Well, Frank, let me ask you something. Are there any more rules and regulations that I don't know about?
Well, actually, there's just one, Dad. Now, look, I've got the key to the room. So if you want to go to sleep early tonight, be my guest. Just don't wait up. See you later, Dad.
You believe that? And that's the kid who always says, I taught him everything he knows?
Thank you very much, Frankie Avalon and Frankie Jr. And we all got a glimpse of our contestants in their swimsuits. But when we come back, we're going to see the mothers and daughters in a delightful swimsuit spectacular. You're going to love it. Stay with us, okay? I mentioned earlier, no, I didn't. I mentioned earlier that tonight's mother-daughter winners will be chosen by a panel of judges who are here with us in the Parker Playhouse. They don't take their job lightly, and neither do we. And right now, I'd like you to meet each one of them. First, Broward County Commissioner, former chairman of Broward County Tourist Development Council, Nikki Grossman. Please, Nikki. Look wonderful, Nikki. Beautiful. Okay, next we have the popular television personality, host of the nationally syndicated game show Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. Right there, Alex. Go get him. Nice of you to come, Alex. Very nice indeed. Now, the Vice President, Director of Advertising Services of Sterling Drug, Hillary Hinchman, right here, Hillary Dog. Such a pretty lady. Here is a man whom I've known, oh, so many years. He sings, oh, boy, does he sing. He's the Director of Tourism for the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce, former big band singer whom I remember very well with the great, great Tommy Dorsey Orchestra. Tommy Mercer right there, Tom. The Executive Director of the Miss National Teenager Pageant, the world's oldest pageant for teenagers. Here is Sybil Schaefer right there. Sybil. I always hesitate to say old, dear Fred. I just say dear Fred. We go back. He was former Vice President of Executive Director, Miss Universe, Miss USA pageants. We did a thing called County Fair, where we blew up people for fun during the daytime. And he's now director of the Ellen Mead Pageant Finishing School. He's a lovely man from Bradenton, Florida. Herbert K. Landon, right there, Herbert. Here is a dear, sweet lady, co-owner, executive of our host hotel, the Diplomat Resort Hotel and Country Club, Broadway producer, generous benefactor, community leader, my dear friend Marge, Mrs. Irving Cowan, right there. Thank you, and a most distinguished panel of judges. And thank you, and throughout this past week, all of our mother-daughter teams have been judged in several official pageant events at the beautiful Diplomat Resort Hotel, where we've been staying. The white sandy beach, truly unique pool, makes swimsuits practically a way of life. Now, we didn't want you to miss that part of the competition, so let's go to the pool right now, where our 27 mothers and daughters will model their Zeta Zuki swimsuits. Frankie Avalon is going to introduce them. That guy is the luckiest man in Broward County. Take a look at the monitors, and you people at home,
Bert.
look.
Here we are at poolside at the Diplomat Hotel. But I gotta tell you something. This is a pool like I have never, ever seen in my entire life. Look, we've got waterfalls, caves, tunnels, and today there are 27 mother and daughter teams in a swimsuit fashion parade. Now, by the way, this would be a great time for you folks at home just to kind of jot down your own scores. That is, if you can take your eyes off the screen. Here's our first group of contestants in their Zetazuki swimsuits and Grenda shoes, starting with Frances Bell and her daughter Lisa Wilmore from Nashville, Tennessee. Cynthia Bolweg and her daughter Shawn Keller from Ashton, Maryland. Donna Capello and her daughter Ashley from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Margaret Carlson and her daughter Teresa John from Denver, Colorado. Lee Galen and her daughter Gail Valega from Aiea, Hawaii. Connie Grupus and her daughter Angela from Madison, Illinois. Irma Guadalupe and her daughter Zoraida Pomales from Toa, Baja, Puerto Rico. Janice Guernsey and her daughter Kelly from Hidden Hills, California. Sharon Haynes and her daughter Shannon Rees from Syracuse, Utah. Kathleen Hensler and her daughter Christine Berger from Phoenix, Arizona. Sue Hearn and her daughter San Smith from Albany, Georgia. Eileen Loader and her daughter Kristen from Detroit, Michigan. Glenda Michael and her daughter Kimberly Coleman from Houston, Texas. Dawn Morello and her daughter Monica from South Orange, New Jersey. Cheryl Mosley and her daughter Kristen Tanner from Wasilla, Alaska. Ruby Nygren and her daughter Danette Wall from Buffalo, Wyoming. Ramona Poland and her daughter Rachelle from Murraysville, Pennsylvania. Marion Ryopel and her daughter Lorna from Zephyr Hills, Florida. Betty Schul and her daughter Wanda Witherspoon from Lawton, Oklahoma. Marilyn Smith and her daughter Sandy from Comac, New York. Melvina Snipes and her daughter Mary Snipes Phillips from Conway, South Carolina. Lynn Sukup and her daughter Deborah from Midlothian, Virginia. Joan Tutela and her daughter Marlene from Wilmington, Massachusetts. Dottie Willis and her daughter Tyra Williams from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Donna Weigel and her daughter Tammy from Darlington, Wisconsin. Jan Wilcoxon and her daughter Michelle from Lincoln, Nebraska. Connie Wilson and her daughter Shelley from Water Valley, Mississippi. Well, it's like someone once said, you must always come prepared. And here they are, all of our mother-daughter contestants in their Zeta Zuki swimsuits. What do you think, Bert?
You know what I think? I think that next year we should trade places, Frankie. That's what I think. But now, you've probably decided which mother-daughter team you think should be tonight's finalists. In just a few minutes, you'll see if your choices are the judges' choices, too. Lots more excitement coming up, including the fabulous Pointer Sisters. Stay with us and be part of it all. We'll be right back. You know, here in Greater Fort Lauderdale, they don't know the meaning of the word boredom. I know that firsthand because I live here a great part of the year. There's so much to do and see. The hundreds of thousands of families spend their vacations here year after year. You're going to see for yourself. We've arranged a fun-filled tour of Broward County just for you. And all of our contestants are your tour guides. Ladies, lead the way.
When they arrived in Fort Lauderdale, the mother and daughter contestants looked for the most dependable and stylish form of transportation to begin their tour of beautiful Broward County. The first stop was the newly designed Diplomat Hotel, which provides all the excitement of the South Florida lifestyle. Most of the contestants easily adapted to the sun and fun activities, but some of them needed a little more practice. Even golf clubs were taken out of winter storage. This daughter found that she's still up to par. Water is the perfect setting for most of Broward's year-round fun, and it was an ideal backdrop for Elizabeth Arden's beauty advisors to talk with mothers and daughters about effective skin care and fashionable daytime makeup. Elizabeth Arden's newest treatment breakthrough, Advanced Energy Extract, is the one skincare product that everyone's talking about. Confident that they looked their best, our contestants were introduced to Broward County dignitaries at the official orientation dinner. It also gave them plenty of time to get to know each other. Pompano Beach, as seen through their Marcolin of Italy by Marchand Eyewear. It was the first stop of a new day's adventure. Fishing was on the agenda, and some local residents stopped by to ask about the catch of the day. No holiday is complete without a shopping spree, and Pompano Square was the perfect place for our daughters to bring their mothers up to date on the latest fashion trends. In Broward County, the mother and daughter contestants arrived on time in an air-conditioned luxury at the Pompano Harness Track, courtesy of A1 Bus Lines. Few of the contestants had ever experienced the excitement of harness racing, and it was a special thrill to congratulate the winner of the big race. Flamingo Gardens is in western Broward County, and these birds are headed for Davie, which is Florida's answer to the Old West. Rodeos and horseback riding are popular here, and two of our contestants headed for another great western tradition, the barbecue. Tony Romas provided so much food that this contestant, even with her Marcolin by Marchand Eyewear, couldn't believe her eyes. They ate enough to make a cowboy proud. But even after second helpings, there was enough room for the great party pack from Baskin-Robbins, a half-gallon of ice cream and a choice of 31 flavors, hot fudge topping with cups or cones, and even an ice cream scoop. The party pack from Baskin-Robbins that everyone can take home. And no barbecue is complete without an old-time hayride. The final stop on this fun-filled tour was the Broward County Fair, and a good time was had by all.
Thank you. You know, our mother and daughter contestants, they believe in keeping it all to the family, and throughout the years, so have many of our most popular musical groups. In the 1920s and 30s, it was the Boswell sisters. In the 40s, it was the Andrews sisters. And then came the McGuire sisters, the Lennon sisters. Today's generation has a sister act all its own. And it was no surprise to me when our mothers and daughters voted them their favorite female singing group. Here are three ladies who just naturally make exciting music together. The Pointer Sisters right there. I still love those old-time waltzes, don't you, Tommy? I really do. You know, the judges are just about ready to tell us which 5 mothers and daughters they've chosen to be tonight's finalists. By the way, if you're interested in entering next year's pageant, just write to Mother-Daughter Pageant, P.O. Box 2510, Hollywood, California 90078. Stay with us. We'll be right back with that very important announcement. It's a wonderful, wonderful audience. So typical of South Florida and Broward County. You know, next to winning the mother-daughter title itself, the 2 most important honors that can come to our contestants are the Community Service Award and the Personal Achievement Award. And to present the first one, here is the 1985 chairman of the Broward County Commission, the Honorable Scott Cowan. Mr. Cowan, come out, please.
Thank you, Bert. The Community Service Award is presented to one of the mother-daughter teams for truly outstanding public service. Every one of our contestants is very active participant in all kinds of charitable endeavors and civic, educational, and religious volunteer work. And it's my pleasure to present the Mother-Daughter Pageant Community Service Award to Margaret Carlson and her daughter Teresa John from Denver, Colorado.
Congratulations. Thank you. That's really wonderful, isn't it? A Personal Achievement Award. They deserve a lovely hand. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Mr. Cowan. Thank you very much. Now, to present the Personal Achievement Award, we have a lovely lady whose many personal accomplishments are well known, not only here in Broward County, but throughout the country. You met her a few moments ago as one of our judges. It's my pleasure to introduce her again. She's a co-owner of the Diplomat Resort and Country Clubs, and a dear friend. Here is Marjorie Cowan. Right here. Marjorie?
Hello. Personal Achievement Award goes to one mother or daughter, but it reflects the ambition, study, and effort that all of the mothers and daughters have demonstrated in their continuing efforts to reach their personal goals. This year's award goes to our daughter contestant from Madison, Illinois, Angela Rupas.
You met Mrs. Cowan. I'd like to hear just a... receive the award? Huh? We don't want to talk. But I must tell you, I don't know what it is. It probably would take too long. Could you just give us an indication of why you think you won this award?
It could be because I graduated cum laude in 3 years from St. Louis University, and I'm working on my master's degree.
Well, how nice. Thank you very much, Marge. Thank you, darling. Let's give them all a nice hand. Thank you very much. Marjorie Cowan. You know, throughout this week of official preliminary competition, the judges marked their ballots for all the mothers and daughters individually, in personal interviews and evening gown and swimsuits, and the 5 mother-daughter teams with the highest combined scores become our finalists. And is the list of 5 finalists ready, Herb? Is it ready? Thank you. May I have it, please? Thank you. Now, the 5 finalist teams are listed on this card in random order. Before I announce them, I want to tell all of our contestants from my heart, every one of them is more than worthy of being on this list. Good luck to all of them. They are finalists. Now we're going to announce the finalists in the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant, and here they are. From Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Dawn Morello, daughter Monica. And now, Hawaii, Leigh Galen, her daughter Gail Villegas. Join the others, sweetheart. Fine. Number 3, from Ashland, Maryland, Cynthia Baldwin, her daughter Chantel, right here. And number 4, from Hidden Hills, California, Janice Gersey, her daughter Kelly. Yeah. Wasilla, Alaska, Cheryl Mosley, her daughter Kristen Tanner right there. Come down, darling. Congratulations, finalists. One of these 5 beautiful mother-daughter teams will be the winner of the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant. Okay. I don't know if they're more excited or I am, but in just a few minutes, I'm going to talk to each one of our finalists. So maybe then we can all relax and come back down to earth. We'll be right back. Hold on.
The 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant is brought to you in part by Bicycle.
I've talked to a lot of beautiful ladies in my time, but 5 mothers and daughters, hand in hand, radiantly happy, that's really something special. Let's all get to our 5 finalist mother-daughter teams, just a little bit better. Let's get to know them through these questions. From Phillipsburg, can you come down, Mother Dawn Morello, daughter Monica? Stand right on these blue lines. And I want to ask you a question. Mother first, what is the most important element in a good mother-daughter relationship?
Forgiveness, I think, is the most important, and respect for one another.
Yeah, has she needed to be forgiven a lot?
Sometimes, but I love her so much that it's easy.
We won't talk about what you're forgiving her for, will we? Okay, daughter, Monica, should a daughter tell her mother absolutely everything?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody has personal things, but I do tell her a lot, but not everything.
Give them a hand. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Next, please, can we have the ladies from Hawaii come down, girls, quickly? We have, this is Leigh Galen. Darling, I'm sure you have no qualms about this. Would you tell them how young you are?
I'm 66 years old.
God bless. Isn't it wonderful? What should a mother tell her daughter to look for in a husband?
The most important thing is a good communication.
Good communication.
Those are very, very important.
Yes.
When you look for a husband. Without the communications, I don't care what you have, it's going to fall apart.
You're right, too.
Love, of course. Love is essential.
All right, then, daughter Gail, I'm going to ask you, if you could make one wish come true for your mother, what would it be?
I have so many wishes for my mom right now. I just like for her to be happy. She gave me a lot of happy years in growing, and that's my only wish, that right now she have this trip and she pampered herself and she's happy, and when she's happy, I'm happy.
Thank you very much, both of you darling people. Thank you. Come on, girl, Ashton, Maryland. Ashton, Maryland, come on, our time is running out, sweetheart. We're a little late. We have Mother Cynthia Keller-Baldwin, and Cynthia, darling, how pretty you both are. I hate to rush it like this, but we're running into guiding light, you know, which is that. Mother Cynthia Keller, some mothers have been known to say to their daughters, don't do as I do, do as I say. Do you think that's good advice?
No, I really don't. I think that we should give our children more respect and give them a chance to make a decision on their own. I think we should be a guidance to them, but not do as I say. You know, I think that they should make their decisions.
Well, she's obviously doing something right, I'll tell you that. I know. Sean, what do you do when your mother gives you advice that you disagree with?
Well, usually we sit down and talk about it, and usually we can come up with something that we both agree on, and it works out real well.
Obviously, from their happy look. Thank you, both of you, okay? All right, can we have the ladies from Hidden Hills? Right down here, these two beautiful children, mother and daughter are children. Mother is Janice Gersey. If your daughter was, move down a little bit more, darling, so they can see. When your daughter was dating a young man you didn't like, what would you do about it?
What would I do about it? I think that, Kelly, you know, we have such open communication, the both of us, and I would say that we would sit down and have a talk, and I would tell her the things that I saw that maybe possibly she didn't see, and then I would let her make up her own mind and hope that it would be exactly...
Has it worked out that way?
Yes, it has, and it worked out great.
That's the proof of the pudding. Okay, now, Kelly, how would you describe your mom to someone who had never met her? How would you describe someone who had never met her?
Very honest and beautiful, easy to get along with. I love you.
Can't say more than that, folks. That's it. That's why this show is so great. You hear about families falling apart, but how wonderful to see that kind of wonderful devotion, mother and daughter. Now, can we have our last Phillipsburg, please? That got right down here. Mother Dawn Morello. A little more, darling. Oh, how did I get that mixed up? That's my fault. Please forgive me. It's for Scylla, Alaska. That last little bit really got me. I'm a very sentimental person, aren't you?
Yes.
Huh?
I still have makeup all over my face.
You got makeup all over your face? Well, I'm going to ask you something, Cheryl Mosley. How long should an adult daughter who is single be allowed to live at home?
Oh, as long as I can keep her.
That's honest enough.
However, she got married about 1.5 years ago, and she was at home with me until the day she got married.
Nice one.
And I think it's good that they have an opportunity to be at home where you can continue to be close to each other, as Kristen and I have.
I'm sure of that. Okay, now for you, Kristen, what is the best advice your mother ever gave you?
To be myself and to never stop aspiring for my dreams.
That's wonderful. Thank you both very much. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Well, now you know all of our finalists, and it's time to start rooting for the team that you think deserves to win the title. Stay tuned for more pageant excitement, for more musical excitement from David Bowie and Mick Jagger. We'll be right back. Thank you. In addition to the prestige and honor that comes to the winners of our Mother-Daughter Pageant, there's a treasure of magnificent prizes. We're going to show you some of them right now, so watch, will you? They're very interesting. Here they are.
When our contestants arrived at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport from all over the country, they were met by some of the Broward County officials. First stop was at Ajax Rent-A-Car with coast-to-coast locations and a wide choice of both economy and luxury cars. They're the company that goes the extra mile. Then it was on to the beautiful Diplomat Hotel, where our contestants enjoyed the pool, met Cindy Cowan and the famous Diplomat Parrots, and sampled some of the prizes, like exquisite eyewear and sunglasses from Marcolin of Italy by Marchand with flattering styles, flawless fit, and unsurpassed quality. Marcolin of Italy by Marchand, the best in eyewear today. They reflected their good taste by wearing Grenda shoes and Europe's latest swimwear by Zetazuki of Italy. For all the style and romance of Italy, look for the fashion collection of swimwear and cover-ups by Zetazuki. While cooling off from the hot sun in their Zetazuki swimsuits, our winners will keep their juices flowing with a year's supply of delicious Citrus Hill Select Orange Juice. Some contestants found a way to cool down by taking a test drive in the cold premiere that one of our lucky mother and daughter teams will win. And they just couldn't pass up the local Baskin-Robbins ice cream store. Don't those lovely legs look great in colorful Love Legs pantyhose by Sheffield? Perfectly complemented by their Grenda shoes. And mothers treated daughters to several of Baskin-Robbins' tasty premium ice cream flavors. Here's a great way to stay cool in the sun. Skiing with Regal's sporty new Sebring runabout that our mother and daughter 1986 will win. Meanwhile, some of our mothers and daughters took a tour on A1 bus lines, the right way to see all the sights in greater Fort Lauderdale. Then they were off to a local mall in Burdines, where they were introduced to Elizabeth, the friendly computer who can create an instant beauty makeover. And our mothers and daughters discovered the newest trends in makeup and skincare at the Elizabeth Arden counter. Recommended for all of them is Elizabeth Arden's newest treatment breakthrough, Super Advanced Energy Extract. Back at the Diplomat Hotel, our contestants discovered some more of the prizes they could win. Like waking up every morning with a year's supply of both the enticing aroma of mountain-grown Folgers coffee and Folgers crystals, the coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants. They'll want to spend all their day in their fresher-than-ever springtime bedroom with luxurious Dupont Qualifill pillows with Stay Fresh and a beautifully coordinated ensemble of a Qualifill comforter and draperies in the lovely Primavera design by Countess York. And when it's time to get up, our winning mother and daughter will have their household chores made easier with this Hoover Dimension Cleaner, which has electronic control, hidden tools, and 4.3 peak horsepower. The next dimension cleaning system from Hoover, of course. And cooking will be a breeze with Vision see-through cookware. Use it on top of the range, under the broiler, or in the microwave or regular oven. It's the most versatile cookware you'll ever own. Vision's Cookware by Corning. And when it's time for fun, all our contestants can get ready for a night on the town with the help of an Ogilvy Home Perm. The perm with the pre-perm conditioner that prepares your hair to take a better perm. And these are just some of the prizes our winning mothers and daughters will receive.
You know, thank you very much. We met our 5 mother-daughter finalists. Now it's time to present them in the second of tonight's competitive events, the swimsuit competition. Here we go. First from Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Dawn Morello, her daughter Monica right there. From Aiea, Hawaii, Leigh Galen, her daughter Gail Villegas. From Ashland, Maryland, Cynthia Bolweg, her daughter Sean Keller. From Hidden Hills, California, here's Janice Gersey and her daughter Kelly right here. And from Wasilla, Alaska, Cheryl Mosley, her daughter Kristen Tanner. And there are 10 beautiful ladies lighting up our stage right now. Let's hear it for one time. These are the mother-daughter finalists for 1986. Well, as you have just seen, my friends, our mother-daughter finalists have given new meaning to the word partnership. So when we're looking for some special entertainment for tonight's show...
Mother-Daughter Pageant will be back with the evening gown competition right after these messages.
Thank you very much. You know, here in Broward County, Florida, the sun and the fun are so beautiful, just sort of taken for granted. They come with the territory. What a wonderful vacation territory it is. Here are the winners, the 1985 Mother-Daughter Pageant. You're going to love them. Missouri's own Connie Seidenstricker, her daughter Leanne. You'll love them. Here they are. Show you what I mean. Look at the tape.
Hi, I'm Connie. And I'm her daughter Leanne. We're going going to show you why Broward County is called the boating capital of the world. We thought this cruise ship would be a great place to start.
We're cruising Fort Lauderdale to Port Everglades right now on an afternoon lunch excursion. But you can cruise out of here to the Caribbean, Europe, or around the world. Port Everglades is called the five-star port because of its cruise ships, but it's not limited to them. You're liable to see any type of boat here.
Because of its 300 miles of canals, Broward County has been called the Venice of America. However, since Broward has 10 times as many canals as Venice, travel isn't restricted to gondolas. In fact, there are 35,000 boats in Broward County. You can see that most of the people who live on these waters have their own boats. Life on these Broward canals has a style all its own.
Which connects the canals with Port Everglades, the inland waterway. If someone had a boat, the time, and the know-how, they could travel from Florida all the way up to New York on the inland waterway. It is also the connection to the ocean, and most of the boats we see are on their way to the Atlantic Ocean. Some are dive boats on their way to the live coral reefs and wrecks off Broward's 27 miles of coastline, and others are just cruising around enjoying the weather. But quite a few are fishing boats, both private and for charter, because just off Broward's sandy beaches you can catch anything from a small grunt to a 70-pound sailfish.
This is the Laughing Fish, one of our favorites because it's a party boat. People who like to have parties need little excuse to do so. That's why Broward County has Winterfest. The climax of this huge winter festival is the boat parade, a dazzling aquatic formation using all types of boats, which moves all the way from Fort Lauderdale to Pompano Beach. It's seen by hundreds of thousands of spectators. And now that you know that Broward County is the boating capital of the world, let's leave one party for another and join Bert Parks.
Thank you. Thank you, Connie. You know, just a year ago, that very same mother and daughter walked away with the 1985 title. All the terrific prizes, and they're from Mexico, Missouri. This past year, they become world travelers. It's my great pleasure to introduce two very special, beautiful ladies. Our reigning mother and daughter title holders in gowns specially designed for them by Muhlenbach's of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who also will design the original gowns for each of our 86 winners. Here are Connie Seidenstricker and her daughter, Leanne. Right here, let's bring them down. Y'all are gorgeous. You know, in addition to being one of the prettiest mothers and daughters in the country, I know that they've been just about the busiest. And during rehearsal, they told me all about the past year. And this one, I'm telling you, they had a plot. They said the boat that they put them on sank. They said her husband left her, and you know, and I believed every one of these things. Tell me, first of all, Connie, how was it?
It was wonderful. We had a wonderful time. We traveled from the West Coast to the East Coast and in between. And we did take a cruise on the Mississippi Queen from St. Louis to New Orleans, and the boat did not sink.
Okay, and your husband did not leave you?
No, he did not.
He would be very foolish to even think about that. Did you enjoy it, Leanne?
Yes, I did. I got the opportunity to go to Thailand.
I was going to ask you about the Orient. Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun. I went over there to model, but I ended up shopping more than I did modeling.
Well, I tell you, you've set a very high standard for mothers and daughters all over the world. We wish them both continued success and happiness. And we're all getting closer and closer to that moment when Connie and Leanne crown their successors. So stay with us to find out who those lucky ladies are. We'll be right back. Thank you again, Connie. A few days ago, we asked each of this year's contestants to share with us her innermost personal feelings about her pageant partner. And as each team appears in evening gowns tonight, you will hear what the mother had to say about the daughter and what the daughter had to say about the mother. Now, the mothers and daughters will be hearing each other, their comments for the very first time. It's going to be great or it's going to be disastrous, but I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful moment Here are the 5 finalist teams, and listen what they say in the Mother-Daughter Pageant. Let's start with, from Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Dawn Morello, her daughter Monica right here. Here we are.
Ever since I can remember, Monica has ministered to the sick or lonely. She has so much compassion and is very sensitive to the needs of others. She is mature, unpretentious, and truly a loving person. She's always seeking God's will in her life.
My mother has the ability to brighten the lives of others. She is the most understanding woman I've ever known. I wish for her good health, happiness, and true contentment.
Thank you, lady. From Aiea, Hawaii, here are Leigh Galen and her daughter, Gail Villegas.
I admire the way Gail sets her goals. High as they may be, she has the drive and the energy to go after what she wants the most. She doesn't let anyone discourage her beliefs, and she has a good head on her shoulders.
My mother is a very warm and giving person, but to me, her very best quality is her ability to be a friend as well as mother through my years of growing. I hope that she receives twice the happiness she has given to us all of these years.
Thank you. Thank you. From Ashton, Maryland, here we have Cynthia Bolwig and her daughter, Sean Keller.
I admire Sean's sensitivity to other people's feelings and her ability to make people feel very special. I admire her enthusiasm about life and her dedication and drive towards reaching her goals.
My mother has a great strength and a very positive attitude. She is totally loyal to her family and friends. My mom is a warm, loving, unselfish person, and I am very proud of her.
From Hidden Hills, California, here is Janice Gersey and her daughter, Kelly.
I admire Kelly's integrity. Kelly is an honest, open, and strong young lady who copes well with all situations, even disappointment. She is very willing to accept responsibility, and she has a strong desire to help others. Her energy and her enthusiasm are an inspiration to everyone she touches.
My mom cares more for other people than for herself. I always wonder how she keeps her sense of humor. I know my mom will always take the time to listen to my words. That doesn't mean she will answer with the words I want to hear, but I know she loves me and stands with me at all times.
Thank you. Now the last one from Wasilla, Alaska. Here are Cheryl Mosley, her daughter Kristen Tanner.
It is unusual for a young woman like Kristen to have such an uncanny ability to deal with people and their personalities. This talent, along with her intelligence and ability to address a problem and stay with it until completed, makes my daughter a natural in the business world. I wish for her success in whatever area her dreams may take her. At work, my mother is a personable, patient, and successful woman. At home, she is loving, understanding, and supportive. I especially admire my mother's humble spirit and her willingness to forgive.
Thank you, ladies. Well, there you have the 5 mother-daughter teams who are the finalists in the 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant. The judges are marking their ballots once again. Just a little while, we'll know which finalists are tonight's winners. Please stay with us. We've got Frankie Avalon, some more surprises waiting just for you. Be right back.
We showed you how some of the
Prize that awaits tonight's winners. But we like the man, like the man said, you ain't seen nothing yet. Take a look at the rest of the prizes. They're waiting for our lucky mothers and daughters. Here they are.
All our contestants will receive Love Legs Pantyhose by Sheffield, the perfectly proportioned pantyhose that's the right wardrobe finishing touch for any mother or daughter. Love Legs Pantyhose by Sheffield in 12 styles and 25 colors and textures, all with the fit you won't forget. They'll pop into Shoes by Grenda, the original young fun into the future, an exciting new world exploding into the fashion scene. New excitement with sophisticated design in a variety of styles and colors. Grenda, the original, a fashion first. After a busy day, they'll want to give their feet a rest on pillows of DuPont Qualifil and pamper themselves with a personal assortment of products from the makers of Physoderm, the facial cleanser for beautiful, healthy-looking skin, and Physopuff, the combination puff for beautiful combination skin. Our winning mother and daughter will each receive a natural black glamour ranch mink jacket from the internationally famous Flemington Fur Company in Flemington, New Jersey, one of the world's largest specialists in fine furs. Our winners can live it up for a week on a 7-night cruise for 4 on the luxurious Mississippi Queen paddle wheel steamboat. Board in New Orleans, headquarters for the Delta Queen Steamboat Company, for a beautiful and historic cruise on the Mississippi River. They'll spend plenty of time in Regal's sporty new Sebring 195XL. It's a sizzling runabout with racy graphics and sleek contemporary styling, spacious storage and generous seating. The Sebring has plenty of power, is perfect for water skiing or cruising. The cuddy cabin has thick, rich carpeting and coordinated upholstery. Get away from it all with the great-looking Sebring 195XL from Regal Marine Industries. Our winners will travel in high style when they drive the 1986 Colt Premier 4-door sedan. This classy import is an ideal blend of comfort, luxury, and performance with front-wheel drive reliability. This contemporary sedan is imported for Dodge and Plymouth by the Mitsubishi Motors Corporation. All these prizes will be awaiting the new Mother-Daughter 1986.
So those are the prizes our winners will receive. Right now, I got a prize package for you, a chance to take a good look at all 5 of our mother-daughter finalists one last time before the judges make their last decision of the evening, and to sing a song composed especially for our pageant. Here is one of America's all-time favorite singing stars, a great guy, Frankie Avalon, right there.
Who can mend a sock good as new? Who can fix a toy with some glue? Who can dry those teardrops when they fall? Who can make a sunny day for all? Mama can, 'cause she's your mom. Who can bake a cake that's the best? Who can help you pass that hard test? Who can figure out your arithmetic after you've said it's too tough to lick? Mama can, 'cause she's your mom. Takes care of you when you catch cold? Who can see through lies that you've told? Who can spank you when she knows you're bad, then say thank you when you've made her glad? Mama can, 'cause she's your mom. Can never see you grown up, even when she knows that it's true. Who can tell you what you ought to do every day till you reach 82? Mama can, 'cause she's your mom. Yes, Mama can, 'cause she's your mom.
Coming up next, the announcement of the winners of the Mother-Daughter Pageant. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Representative Gregory Tate with the judge's verdict. May I have him, please, Gregory? Thank you very much. Okay. Now, I hope I can read it. Before I read the names on this card, I'd like to say to all of our beautiful finalists that they've earned our admiration, our pride, our love. We wish them all the best. Do you agree? Aren't they absolutely wonderful? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're waiting for. The fourth runner-up from Phillipsburg, Dawn Ornello and Monica Morello, right here. From Aiea, Hawaii, Lei May and her daughter Gail, right here. Wasilla, Alaska, Cheryl Mosley, Kirsten Tannehill. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are just 2 pairs of finalists remaining, and one will wear the mother-daughter crown that belongs to our winners. The other mother-daughter will be our first runners-up. Now, that's a very prestigious honor because if for any reason our winners cannot serve for a full year, the first runners-up will inherit the title. So here we are. The first runners-up, Cynthia Keller Baldwin and her daughter from Hidden Hills, California, Janice Kersey and Kelly Kersey. Right there. Come down, please. Come down. Can you get on a bit so they can take the walk, darling? Are you all set? All right, let's bring them down. Come on, children. Everybody, let's do the night. Ladies, we got something nice for you. Now, right here, Frankie and his son are presenting 2 black glamour ranch mink jackets from the internationally famous Flemington Fur Company. And now I know that we said that our winning mother-daughter team would win, now listen to this, a new car. But actually, that was only part of the story. Look at your monitors, you folks, look at your sets. Listen to this.
Oh. The 1986 Colt Premier that we showed you earlier will go to our lovely mother. And we have a lovely surprise for our winning daughter waiting for you right now. Outside the theater is the 1986 Colt E-Spring Special. Efficiency and excitement at an affordable price. Its special exterior and interior features put it in a class by itself. This exciting Colt is imported for Dodge and Plymouth by the Mitsubishi Motor Corporation.
Hey. That was an extra little wonderful thrill. So there's a car for everybody. You both are so pretty. And what, who's with you from your home? Is your...
my husband, my parents, my best friend, Linda.
And how about you, Don?
My family.
They're all here. And I think they are absolutely marvelous. They're going to be such wonderful representatives. Congratulations to our beautiful mother and daughter winners. Thanks to the Diplomat Hotel for being a great host. Thanks to all of you for sharing the glorious evening with us in Broward County. Good night. God bless you all. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Our winner.
The The 1986 Mother-Daughter Pageant was brought to you in part by Stridex, the acne medicine that fights pimples better than benzoyl peroxide, the medicine in Oxy-10 and Clearasil Cream, and by rich, delicious, mountain-grown Folgers crystals, and by Citrus Hill, delicious Citrus Hill Select 100% pure orange juice that's bound to get your juices flowing. If you would like to enter the Mother-Daughter Pageant, please write to Mother-Daughter Pageant, Hollywood, California, 90078. Promotional consideration was provided by
TWA, the #1 airline to Europe, flies America's favorite wide-body jets nonstop from the USA to more cities in Europe and the Middle East than any other carrier, leading the way, TWA. The unique Costco quick change easily converts from an infant changing table to toy or clothing storage cubes, a desk, nightstand, and more. The 1986 Colt from your Dodge and Plymouth dealer. A1 Bus Lines provided all the contestants with luxury transportation. And rental cars were provided by Ajax Rent-A-Car. We go the extra mile.
People buy Tussie antiperspirants and deodorants because they're such good, solid values. Here's another solid reason to buy. Tussie Solid Antiperspirants.
And by the Broward County Tourist Development Council, Greater Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Pompano Beach, Lauderdale by the Sea, and Deerfield Beach.
Through 1985, when you need...